Manitoba's first Chinese-Canadian Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Philip Lee, has played a prominent role in supporting and nurturing Winnipeg's Chinese community for more than 35 years. Prime Minister Stephen Harper has praised Mr. Lee for his tireless work on causes important to the Chinese-Canadian community, and today he is recognized for his service to this community, the City of Winnipeg, and Manitoba. Born in Hong Kong in 1944, Mr. Lee came to Canada in 1962 to further his education at the University of Manitoba. During his student years, he was elected chair of the University College Students Association. In 1967, Mr. Lee began his career with the City of Winnipeg as a research chemist. Between 1967 and 1972, he worked in the area of water research, dealing with water supply and water quality studies for the City of Winnipeg. He produced several research reports pertaining to the Shoal Lake water supply. He retired from the City of Winnipeg in 2005 as the branch head chemist in charge of Winnipeg's Industrial Waste Control Program. Between 1979 and 1986, Mr. Lee served as a member of the City of Winnipeg's Refugee Assistance Committee. Much of Mr. Lee's energy goes towards helping Chinese immigrants enter Canada and to enhancing the Chinese-Canadian experience. He was a driving force behind the construction of the Winnipeg Chinese Cultural and Community Center in the Dynasty Building, the Chinese Gate and Garden, and the Mandarin Building, all of which remain important centers within the Chinese-Canadian community and important landmark destinations for visitors to Manitoba. Mr. Lee has also worked with Folklorama, Winnipeg's annual multicultural festival, since its inception in 1970, and he continues to help the festival's Chinese Pavilion. Mr. Lee has received the Golden Dragon Award for Citizen of the Year and was the Rotary Foundation's Paul Harris Fellow. Mr. Lee is a member of the Manitoba Human Rights Commission. In 1999, he became a member in the Order of Canada, and in 2002, he received the Queen's Golden Jubilee Medal. Mr. Lee's leadership has been recognized through the City of Winnipeg Community Service Award, which he received in 1984. He also served on the Multiculturalism Council of Canada between 1984 and 1988. He received the Recognition of Service Award from the Community and Race Relations Committee, City of
faculty, students, alumni, lovers of learning, it is an honor to join you today and help you to celebrate your dedication to the spirit of inquiry. As the Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba, I've been often invited to schools and institutions, and every time when I went out to visit a school or a hospital or something, I always bring with me an aide-de-camp, such as the gentleman on my right here, and just as protocol anyway. This time I was in
Your Honor, Dr. Lee, Your Honor, Mrs. Lee, Madam Minister, Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, honored guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Kersey, Vice President, External Relations here at the University of Manitoba. And this afternoon, I'm very pleased to introduce you to the recipient of this year's Distinguished Service Award. You'll note that there's been a slight change to the program, and you'll find this award listed on page 86. The Distinguished Service Award is the highest honor that is bestowed upon an individual by our Board of Governors. This award recognizes distinguished contributions to Manitoba in areas which are of major interest to the University of Manitoba.
To confer upon the candidates the degrees, diplomas, and certificates earned by them, as these shall later be announced. Will those who are to receive degrees, diplomas, and certificates please rise?
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are severally entitled, with all of the rights and privileges thereto are pertaining. I also admit in absentia those who have completed the requirements for these degrees but who are not today able to be present.
Will those who are to receive master's degrees and happen to be standing in the first row, please remain standing. The others, please resume your seats. Mr. Chancellor, may I present the candidates whom you have admitted to the degree of Master of Environment, with Dean John Gurin of the Faculty of Graduate Studies presenting the parchments. Hora. Now, Mr. Chancellor, may I present the candidates whom you have admitted to the degree of Master of Science, Agribusiness. And we'll have Dean Michael Trevin of the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences, including graduates. We begin with Anaïs Gina Marie Apo. Anastasie Marcel Marie Apo. Arshala Karunasena Marapatage Donna. Nikolay Repin. Mr. Chancellor, the candidates who admitted to the degree of Master of Science, Plant Science. Victoria Margot Gauthier. Jessica Leanne Kristensky. Master of Science, Soil Science. Gwendolyn Ruth Donahoe. Now, Mr. Chancellor, we have the candidates whom you have admitted to the degree of Master of Science, Oral Biology, with Dr. Archie McNichol, representing the Faculty of Dentistry, including the graduate. Ahmed Abdul Rahman. Shekufe Sabotakin Rese. Elham Salimi. Now, Mr. Chancellor, may I present the candidates who admitted to the degree of Master of Science, Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering. Solomon Boarchi Yadom. Alistair Robert Lauren Michelle Fox. Mitchell David Dar. Jimwell De Castro. Leonard Jeffrey Della Rosa. Omar James Dukas. Kylie Michelle Esteves. Juana Forescu. Jessica Dawn Forbes. Kyla Dion Fraser. Carla Friesen. Eileen Paco. Rachel Jade Hallett. Sydney Ann Hammond. Stephanie Patricia Kathleen Hardy. Diana Aimee Poole. Miki Alicia Ishikawa. Joy Frances Marie Jakobsen. Wante John. Charith Darshana Jayawardana. Christina Ann K-Pack. Lucille Cowenhoffen. Chad Everett Kipling. Peter Michael Kerbel. Alan James Cox. Edin Kurbagovich. Olivier Eric Murphy Lapie. Peggy Lloyd. Agnus Maye Villarnier Lucas. Henry Wong. Paul Cam Wong. Rong Tai Wu. Lu Ting Yang.